view, you just imagine somehow gust is coming, and because of that rolling started. So when I say rolling started, it does not mean that one round, two round, three round, four round. No, it's not like that. Gust will come, it will hit the aeroplane such that it will roll little bit. It's not like it will roll like this. No, 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 no. It will roll little bit. So for that purpose, you just imagine this aircraft will convert, suppose this is your tail, so it will roll little bit because of disturbance, and your new diagram will be like this. Okay, okay, now you see the red color one is your normal thing, or you can say original state, and this black color one is your disturbed state. Okay, so because you have achieved, you have experienced disturbance in rolling, so this is the case to discuss lateral stability. So lateral stability, whenever you want to discuss, you should discuss front view or the back view. Now you check out the concept of stability. What is the concept of stability? If anything is being disturbed from its original position, then it must have tendency to go back. Now question comes, how the aeroplane will go back automatically? See, there are two approaches. One is because of design criteria, and one is because of pilot's input. So we are not considering pilot's input while discussing stability. Pilot's input we discuss for control. So design criteria should be of that level, so that even though pilot is not touching any control surface, after the disturbance, because of the design, aeroplane must be able to go back to its original state. Then you will say that this design is contributing positive stability in lateral direction, or you can say this component or this design or this phenomena is stabilizing the lateral stability. So there are, like in the beginning I said, during longitudinal I said positive stability or stabilizing or improving the stability. These are the popular ways to say the same thing. Okay, so now question, how and what kinds of design are responsible to achieve positive stability in lateral direction, or you say to achieve lateral static stability? So in last class, when I was giving just introduction, then I said in case of directional stability, I said if you remember, example of tail, example of wing, and example of fuselage. These three examples I took while taking directional stability. In case of lateral static stability, what are the components will be helpful? So again, first we will understand their physical meaning, then we will enter to the mathematical part. Now you see, physically when you want to understand what are the components, then very first thing we will discuss about tail. Like, tail is helpful or not? If tail is helpful, then what kind of tail design is helpful? I mean, if you have fuselage, especially I am talking about the vertical tail. So if you have fuselage, then vertical tail should be upward or vertical tail should be downward to improve lateral static stability. So this case we will discuss. We will also discuss contribution of wing. If you have high wing, then it will be stabilizing the aircraft, or mid wing or the low wing. Already we have discussed the effect of high, mid and low wing in case of longitudinal static stability. There we understood the lower lower wing, or you say the down wing, low wing is stabilizing the longitudinal static stability. So here today I will explain which wing for the lateral. Okay, so these two are the things. Other than that, one criteria is this, one criteria is this. Other than that, we will also discuss, if you have your fuselage and you have dihedral wing or you have anhedral wing, so which kind of design is going to helpful lateral static stability? Then we will see their angles and we will formulate their stability part in mathematics.